What is up, ladies, gentlemen, and big fluffy unicorns everywhere? Infamy did it, and well, we're doing it again. And this time, we're gonna try to be as humble and nice and just forthright with information as we possibly can be for you, the viewer that's out there, wanting to know, is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022 the game that I should get for my child or my husband or my wife or whomever you have in your life that you love and want to get something nice for Christmas? Don't. Don't. This game, don't buy it. I'm telling you right now, I don't care what Activision has to say about it. I have the right in the freest, greatest nation on the face of the planet, the most inclusive, most diverse nation anywhere in the history of the world, a nation that people will risk life and limb to come across gigantic bodies of water on a floating door to get to. And in this nation, we have the right to free speech. I don't care if it hurts your top end. Your top end needs to be smacked because, in my opinion, what you're doing with this game and what you're doing to your customers and your consumer base is fraud. It's fraud. Dodge is not allowed to just remotely or with some code that's written into the vehicle or some algorithm or nefarious AI that wants to take over the world just at random without your consent or permission, take over your property and do with it what they will. They're not just allowed, oh, you passed the billboard sign for the new Dodge? Well, we're going to take control of your steering wheel and floor your gas pedal to the ground and just drag you across 3 lanes of highway and smash you head on into this billboard. And then when you get the airbag out of your face, you wipe the blood from your eyes, you look through the shattered glass, and all you can see is this advertisement for a vehicle you don't want. Dodge isn't allowed to do that. Why is Activision? Now, if you don't believe me, you don't have to believe me. I wouldn't believe me either. Don't believe everything you hear on the internet. What you should do is go on to DuckDuckGo because, well, don't use Google. They're not your friend. Okay? DuckDuckGo. I'd even say you could use, what is it, Bing? Internet Explorer. Use those over Google, please. Okay? Just take away all of their money as well. All right? But you can look at the patents that will nerf you in real time. They will take away your aim assist. They will make your guns just not work. Okay? They'll give enemy players, that softbatch Sentinel Sarah sitting in the corner trying to become the next #1 female COD player, and we all know there's an opening, don't we? I'm not pointing any fingers. I'm just saying, Sentinel Sarah may have a chance. Especially if she's on Twitch with 500,000 plus subs and Cronin Zen and potentially some wall hacks and aid bots. You, the pleb, the ones that are supposed to get pub stomped by all these Twitch streamers that Activision partners up with and flies them out to COD LAN events and COD Next events and all those other things. You're not allowed to use those. That would be a violation of the terms of use. But it's okay if you're an Activision partner or if you're Activision in general. I mean, it says disrupt the product. You're disrupting the product, Activision, with these shady AF patents. Okay? Basically, what the lobby disbanding does is it's the catalyst for the skill-based matchmaking. If you remember the golden era of Call of Duty, and I hope you do because it was great, Christmas Noobs in 2009, oh, there was nothing better. Now, in 2022, what they do is they break up your matches. We all know that's the lobby disbanding. What we don't really talk about is the skill-based matchmaking would not work without the lobby disbanding. Well, what do you mean? Okay, do you remember back in the day when you used to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 OG, the greatest COD ever, the golden era of Call of Duty? Remember when you could join into a lobby, whether it was TDM, free for all, domination, whatever, and you could be in that same lobby for 4 to 8 hours? The only time it would have any kind of breakup was with the actual lobby host left, and if you got the lobby, you weren't going nowhere. So people would just be flowing in and out naturally. Sometimes your friends would come in and you just stock up the lobby and you'd have a great time. Other times you'd have new friends come in. Sometimes you'd make new enemies. But it was fun. It was a good time. And they didn't break the lobbies up. Well, now they break the lobbies up so they can use the skill-based matchmaking to pair you against someone equal to or greater than you that has bought battle pass items, that has bought DLC content, bought the CDL skins. They want you to get beat up on by them. So essentially, this system that's currently going on in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is solely an exercise in turning all of us that aren't the COD partnered Twitch streamer MLG pro sweat tryhards that use cheats and aimbots and Cronus ends into walking, talking, shooting billboards that occasionally teabag from time to time. Yeah. And it's all to just make people angry, see the skins, and go, maybe that's the way. And then you get this little dopamine kick after you buy the skins, because you get 3 to 4 matches where now all of a sudden you're pub stomping with your new skin or your new gun from a DLC content all of the squishy blueberry noobs that didn't buy it. And that'll last for a little bit. And then all of a sudden the skin that you're wearing or the gun that you're using is going to become irrelevant because them 3 to 4 matches have already been done and played out. Now, hey, here's another DLC content gun that you're not using. And they're going to keep kicking the crap out of you with that gun until you go buy it. Fair enough? It's predatory. They tell you in the terms of use not to cheat, not to use third-party software, not to use exploits to gain an unfair advantage or disrupt the experience for players in this game. And yet Activision does exactly that. You don't have to believe me. Here's some proof. That's just from me. That's not including all of the pros, the content creators on YouTube that have been doing this for over a decade, the expert stat analysts that will literally break down every decimal point in this game to give you the best information they can. They're all saying the same thing. Now, back to the vehicle analogy where you smash into the billboard sign. Vehicle companies, car manufacturers, they're not allowed to do that. One, because of the legalities that would arise from them potentially risking your life. And if you didn't die in said accident because of said fuckery, I have no other way to put it, it would fall back on, okay, is this person injured? Well, yes, they are injured. Okay, are they going to be able to go to work? Well, no, they're not going to be able to go to work. They're stressed, they're in pain. They're not allowed to, go to work until they get healed up from this terrible accident that this particular car manufacturer caused because we didn't want to look at their advertisement. Now you've risked their livelihood because you wanted to force feed advertising revenue. That's all you wanted to do. That's what Activision's currently doing. If you're a content creator or just a super sweat in the game that constantly is pushing themselves with every Call of Duty to try to be the best content creator and best Call of Duty gamer they can be, if you're playing this game, Activision is killing your livelihood. You don't believe me? Take a look around at some of the most popular YouTube content creators and most popular Twitch streamers that are out there. They've given up on this game. It's bad for their business. So you are directly, Activision, Infinity Ward, 3K devs, affecting people's livelihoods. Now, I get it. You want to keep the skill-based matchmaking. You want to keep all that stuff because it makes you money. But quit saying that it keeps player retention when you've already lost 56% of your player base on Steam. And that's the only metric we as COD fans have right now. And thank you, Steam, for sharing that information with us, because Activision is hiding everything. And they won't. Try to talk to them. Go to Activision support. Ask them about why you're experiencing these things happening, and you will get literal crickets. They won't respond to you. Out of the supposed 3K devs, not one of them will come out and say, hey, yeah, we're doing this. We're trying something different. None of them are honest and upfront with you. They all sign their NDAs because Activision knows that if people start questioning this and people start talking about it actively, they're going to start coming to the conclusions that I have. If Dodge or Chevy or Lamborghini or Mercedes, I'm not going to bring up Tesla because I think Tesla actually can take control of your car, but I'm pretty sure when you purchase said car, you know what you're getting into, and they probably have some kind of sign-off waiver saying, hey, you know, if we take control of your car to do all this stuff and something happens, you know, you're not going to put it on us. Now, I went through the terms of use and the privacy policy and everything else. I didn't see anywhere in the Activision terms of use or terms of service or user agreements where we check a box giving express consent and or permission for Activision to use shady patents and codes and algorithms to come in and manipulate our game experience. And what they're doing is it's affecting my controller. It's affecting my Xbox Series X. So you're taking control of devices that literally were not made by you, are not ran by you, and you don't have any rights whatsoever to manipulate whether or not my left thumbstick moves 1/10 of an inch or 1 inch. Why? Because you want Softbatch Sentinel Sarah sitting in the corner with a dual claymores that wants to be the next #1 COD female streamer on the face of the planet to not get butthurt because I'm running around with a BSP with a 4-set attachment loadout and I'm owning the lobby. He got a VTOL warship? Okay, his gun doesn't work anymore. I mean, that's what you're getting in this game. You're not getting classic Call of Duty. Because if you were, you'd be able to play the classic COD great maps from Modern Warfare 2, High Rise, Quarry, Afghan, Terminal. But they're just going to package those and sell them to you later. And I can tell you right now from my house, I didn't purchase this game. Again, that's why I'm making this video now. I'm hoping that I can get y'all before y'all digitally buy this for the PS5 or the Xbox Series S or X, whatever. Don't do it. The best parts of this game are free to play. I don't play Warzone, so I don't really have a judgment on it. I heard it's pretty bad. But DMZ is actually really fun. It's been a breath of fresh air. I'm a level 250. I've hit max for the prestige right now. So I feel as if I've played enough in this game to be able to make a straightforward, honest commentary about this game. And this game is literally just going to turn you into a walking, talking, shooting billboard that occasionally teabags. It doesn't care about your gaming experience outside of you buying more stuff. And this is what we get for having complaints about the loot boxes. Activision doesn't care. They're only here to make money. And the only hopes that we have is that the FTC can get out of the effing way and let Microsoft, and hopefully Phil Spencer remembers the golden era of COD and goes in there and just flips this ship completely upside down. Because if this is what you get for 3K devs, give me back Weston Zampella, Infinity Ward. This is ridiculous. I wanted this game to be great because Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is my favorite Call of Duty in the entire franchise. And this is not even close. They literally just cut, copied, and pasted the worst things of Modern Warfare 2019, labeled it as Modern Warfare 2, and made a metric ton of money at the launch of this game. And within less than 2 months, we're done. I mean, just in my household, for every single battle pass, for every single DLC content, you are losing out. If you charge $20 a pop for the battle pass, you're losing 60 just from my house. And anybody that I can tell at this point to not purchase this game, to not give Activision any more money, to be part of their walking, talking, shooting billboard system that occasionally teabags, I'm going to tell them, don't buy this game. And I don't care what Activision does. I don't care if they go run tell that at Susan Wojcicki. Oh, he's being so bad. He's being so bad. We got to copyright him. We gotta get him on something. Community guidelines strike him. Do something. Make him take this video down. Suck what? It'll be on Rumble too. SOYS. SOYS. It's an acronym, Susan. Figure it out. But with that being said, there are a ton of games out there that are good. I mean, I'm really having fun with High on Life. That's a fun game that may not, it's definitely not for the kids. Unless you let your kids watch Rick and Morty, then shame on you. But fair enough. Then maybe it's for them. Uh, I've even went back. I re-downloaded Elder Scrolls 5 and been playing the heck out of it. Tialina's back, so I might be bringing some content with that. Insurgency Sandstorm. If you're looking for a first-person shooter, it's a little more on the hardcore side, but it's a way better game. I know I kind of ripped on EA with Battlefield 2042's launch. Battlefield 2042 is in a way better state right now as far as gameplay wise. Still not to my liking, but it's a better alternative than what this is. Because for what you pay for this, $70 for the base game, and I was like, what, 130, 140 bucks for the Vault Edition, you're only getting two good maps, Shipment and Shoot House. And Shoot House was playable at all times until Shipment came out, and then they removed Shoot House, and now I think it's just in the regular playlist, which I won't play because every single one of those maps are absolute trash. Absolute trash. There's only one that I like, and that's the Raceway. And it's not necessarily a good map. It just looks good. That's it. So you're basically getting robbed. The money that you're putting into this game isn't worth the content that you're getting out of it. And I'm allowed to say that. And if Activision has a problem with it, maybe they can just, have this conversation with the Better Business Bureau. Maybe. I don't know. But that's it. That's all I got. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm hoping in the new year, 2023, I'll be able to get in here and start doing some more content. And I appreciate everybody that's been hanging out with me. I'll never ask y'all for likes and subscribes. If you like it, do your thing. If you don't like it, do your thing. And we want you all to be happy and entertained. And if we can possibly make that happen for you on this day, then we're happy that we could help. We're happy that we can make you happy. All right? But that's it. Ain't got nothing else to sell. Ain't got nothing else to say. And hopefully, I will catch you on the next one. Peace.